I moved to California recently and discovered there's a huge issue with that. And it's not the fact that I have to pay sales tax on shirts that don't even cover my whole bazongas. Humans are creatures of habit, and although I have some of the world's best cuisine at my fingertips, I still keep eating meals like this. Lucky for me, I was invited to take part of something that might solve the problem.
Wow!
Or make it much worse.
Oh, I got an axe!
And nothing was more important. Because food is more than just its ability to nourish our bodies and tingle our taste buds. It's not simply just a means to stay alive. Food brings people together. It's a form of art. And at its root, food truly is. What are you doing?
I can't see. The marshmallow's in my eyes. He's coming out of your towel. I can't see.
The best thing about food is its ability to take two things that absolutely should not go together and blend them into a cluster of flavor and magic. Fries and ice cream.
Are you kidding me?
Nondescript tropical fruits and pizza. Or video games and cooking. I consider myself a good cook. So all we needed was a god-tier gamer, unrivaled in skill and pure ability. But those are kind of hard to come by, so we got Eric.
I got my flamethrower.
Why are you bringing flamethrower?
Because I want to.
Okay.
Three of us got in the car and started our journey. You are still hung up on the flamethrower. We'll circle back to it. It doesn't get that crazy. It's not that. Don't look at that. Just stop. So the three of us got in the car and started our journey to the Food Beast headquarters, where we were locked out. But lucky for us, modern technology is a beautiful thing, so we were buzzed inside and we headed into the belly of the beast to meet our competitors. Eric and I were going head-to-head against Will Neff and Caroline Kwan in a competition that would push us to our absolute limits.
I just learned about 30 minutes ago that Eric has not used an oven.
For a prize beyond our wildest dreams, we had to cook a dish based off of a viral video pulled from TikTok.
If you like Big Macs and tacos, you need to try this recipe.
One person had to play video games while the other person had to cook. The competition was streamed live, so viewers could gain points by watching and could use those points to sabotage the competition. If the gamer successfully beat levels, they could give their team immunity from the sabotages. Our host Eli flipped a coin, and Will and Caroline started things off first. Almost immediately, the sabotages began to roll in.
And it is flying saucer time!
Caroline was hit not once, but twice with having to guess a mystery food item before they could continue cooking. And Will put the 5-second rule to the ultimate test.
I'm sorry, it's on the ground.
Running the timer down to the last second, Will and Caroline finished their Big Mac tacos, and Eric and I, along with the judges, were given the privilege of taste testing. And for a reference on what my standard is, I reheated a Taco Bell burrito 3 hours ago and ate it over the kitchen sink like a rat.
Hey, Sam, did you take that burrito?
Eric and I were up next, and in an unexpected twist, he told me to get out of the kitchen, which went pretty much as I expected. Eric also fed me cheese that was not only straight off the floor, it was
Velveeta.
Slowly, I'm docking. I'm docking. Can you align? This is like that scene in like Interstellar where like Matthew.
Come on, Charles.
Eric and I pushed our way to the end, and despite having to overcome a language barrier,
How many smidges are in
Okay,
the
you ever
splash?
hear about the Fibonacci sequence? It's like, 1, 3, 3, that's what you need to do, okay?
and one final sabotage from the live audience,
Some hands on both of you.
we confidently handed our tacos off to the judges. The competition was fierce, but with my top-tier gaming and Eric's culinary expertise, to nobody's surprise, we lost.
Will and Caroline!
Are you surprised? This makes me want to cry, and it has nothing to do with onions. I don't even know what that is. What is that? But although we did not win, we still got to take home a title.
Lowest winning score and lowest overall score in Food Beast history.
Set the bar, and the
Stay
bar's
humble.
all the way down here. You know what I mean?
Competition aside, we settled our differences by taking a group photo doing that. Eric filmed a cameo, because famous, and then we did what any regular group of people would do to celebrate a win. We flamethrowed. We used a flamethrower to torch the first place prize, a Taco Bell enchilada.
When are we gonna do that with the Taco Bell we get all the time?
As we left the Food Beast headquarters, I had a realization of something that I feel is pretty important. Food really can be so much more than a meal, and I think sometimes we can be quick to jump to conclusions about it before we really understand it. So me and my roommate Barry decided that we needed to right a wrong and set the record straight on something. Something that we felt could possibly change the trajectory of someone's entire life.
I am incredibly stoned right now, and we need to go get dinner. And you've been talking about fucking dinner all day.
We're gonna take you somewhere nice.
What kind of food?
It's good stuff.
Swear to God. I'm gonna be so fucking mad if we go to Olive Garden.
We were going to Olive Garden, but not because we wanted to inflict pain on our roommate.
You think he knows?
I don't think he knows. Do you think I blew it?
It was because we knew deep inside that the only thing holding him back from happiness in the form of unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks was himself.
I have this sinking feeling, like a pit in my stomach, like a butterfly that is about to emerge from the cocoon and just ravage my inner rib cage that we're going to Olive Garden.
Finally, we arrived, and I think all things considered, Nandre took the news pretty well.
I'm fucking mad. I don't want to eat this shit, this trash, this motherfucking pseudo-Italian bullshit.
We decided to reintroduce him to the restaurant in the same way you'd release a rehabilitated animal into its natural environment, slowly and with total awareness that they might get violent.
So this is Olive Garden. It's like a big, like, American chain. I know. You would have thought it was Italian. The cuisine and everything, it's authentic. They do a great job putting it all together.
I'm just gonna have a water.
I'll have a raspberry lemonade.
Let's get the calamari. You're gonna love the calamari. It's an Italian favorite.
I'm gonna have the tour of Italy with the chicken parmigiana, lasagna classico, and signature fettuccine alfredo.
Like a baby with a binky, we got our boy a raspberry lemonade and watched him drain that bad boy like his life depended on it.
Lasagna is to die for.
Yeah.
And before we knew it, our appetizer had arrived.
Here we have the finest calamari Italy has to offer.
Calamari is one of my personal favorites, and I was certain it would start the experience off on a good foot.
Buon appetito.
And lucky for us, I think it was a slam dunk.
There's no amount of weed that will make this food taste good.
Finally, our food arrived, and after the ceremonial grating of the cheese, I realized we had a huge problem.
There's something crucial missing from the table right now. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Fucking sanity.
No, the breadsticks. Soup, salad, and breadsticks. What am I supposed to do? Just raw dog the soup? No breadsticks?
It's just soup.
I know, but I have to have a vessel to transport the soup into my mouth.
Bro, it's called a spoon. You
I
have.
can't eat the spoon after.
You're not trying hard enough.
But because I wasn't going to ruin everybody's dinner, even though I really, really wanted to,
If my soup goes cold before I get a breadstick, I'm gonna burn the place to the ground.
I mustered the courage to do what most people won't.
Breadsticks? Some more bread? Yeah.
I asked the waitress.
All right. Big boy's got his raspberry lemonade. I got some bee sticks.
Don't call them bee sticks.
Oh my God!
I'm so thirsty.
And just like that, it was upon us.
What you got there?
Nandre's main course had arrived.
Barry and I are taking a trip there. There's chicken parmigiana, fettuccine alfredo, and lasagna. My three, I kid you not, least favorite Italian foods.
And it was finally the moment of truth. The day had come where we would settle our differences and open his eyes to something that he didn't even know he was missing. A trip to Italy lay before him, but a journey to a lifetime of happiness is what he was about to depart on.
Really bad. Tasteless. This fucks.
With our tummies filled with pasta, breadsticks, and happiness, we enjoyed some free dessert and made our way back to the car.
No matter what he says or what we say, that's the best meal of my life.
See, don't you feel like different now?
Let's go home. Let's go home.
We got him. How long was that on your desk, Sam?
A fortnight. How long is a fortnight?
That's like 2 weeks.
No!